So can I just ask, where were you all when you heard the news?
I was actually working in the cabinet room, would you believe?
How did you feel?
Great, wonderful, with my deputy in there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
A long few minutes, wasn't it?
It was. Well, I didn't watch any of it. I just got it through on an email. You know, it was fantastic.
What about you, Paul?
Yeah, I was in my office and a client who came at 2:30 left at exactly 3 o'clock by coincidence, and went to my office, put my computer on and watched it on BBC Live on the news. Lord Mawhinney was just starting his speech, so I knew I was in time, and then he started with the cities and Sunderland started, and I was sat there waiting, and emotion was coming over me and thinking, are we going to be in? And then when he mentioned us, I could have kissed there's no one in the room, but I could have jumped up and down, kissed anybody. You know, the emotion was amazing because we'd spent a long day yesterday, James and I and the rest of the team, up and back to London and interviewed and grilled by the team, and your emotions go by and you think, is it 80-20, is it 70-30, is it 50-50, and all the time you're thinking, should I have said this, should I have said that, and we dissected it on the way back. But just a wave of emotion for everything that's gone into this bid and what it can do for the region. I'm a Plymouthian, born and bred, my family are here. I may have a grandchild, or should have a grandchild starting next year who'll be 8 when the World Cup comes on, and it's just all those sorts of things. And you think of the Devon and Cornwall people who have helped us; they've been fantastic. Everybody has pulled together on this bid. Rick Cowdery, our PR man, was saying earlier, there's hundreds of people been involved in this, and that's true. And like Glenn and I went up to Wembley, and it's amazing the bringing together that's happened because of this event. And Vivian, as leader of the council, will see that everybody at the start it was really a case of you'll never get it. Plymouth will never build a big enough stadium. You got no chance. And now they've got to believe us. But
we actually, from day one, when we first all met up at Plymouth Argyle, and the idea was mooted, could they have our support and could we all support each other? We never actually had that much doubt, did we? We thought we're going to go for it, we're going to be positive, we're going to think, yes, we're great, we're good enough, and why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't Plymouth have it? And that was our attitude from the start. And I think it's just great for the whole city because people think Plymouth's way down here in the southwest, and we don't get that much coming down to us. Oh, they never do that. We've heard these great things going to happen before, but we always believed it could happen. And I think Paul and our council officers, myself, and everybody who was involved in it thought like that from day one. We're going to think positive. It's going to happen. Why not? And that's, it's come to fruition. So it's up to England now, in the FA, to make sure that, we as a part of that team of all the towns in the country that have got it, that we all do our very, very best, each town, so that England put a really strong bid into FIFA. And I'm sure that England can do that because, there are going to be sites in the north, in the Midlands, and now down in the southwest. And we've got such a variety of big urban towns, beautiful countryside down here, our Hoe, which is what the FA, thought was absolutely lovely. That will help to get the England bid. If you put all the towns together, I think we've got everything.
So what happens now? What's the next step?
But a lot of hard work is going to go on now between now and the next 12 months. And in 12 months' time, when England put their bid in, we should hear whether England is the host country. If not 2018, then maybe 2022. The same bid is resubmitted for 2022. So we've got a chance. Some of us may be going along to watch it with our simmer frames, but who cares? If I don't get a seat, I'll sit on my simmer frame.
I think what will happen is that we had weekly meetings of the World Cup Consortium company, which James know about because we had weekly meetings of those up until we had the bid submitted. And therefore, when the bid was submitted, we didn't need to have those weekly meetings anymore. We said, right, the bid's gone in. We had to present the bid at Wembley, a group of us, and then we had to obviously have this interview. So I think the next stage will be to recall the group, to have the consortium meetings, and then take it from there on the planning of the next stages. And that was well supported by everybody, the Plymouth City Council particularly, the CDC, Chamber of Commerce, Devon County Council, Cornwall County Council, the University of Plymouth, Plymouth Argyle, of course, don't forget us, all came together for these meetings where we made sure that everything was bid compliant A lot of effort went into it, and they will call those meetings
Yeah.
again and take it forward.
Who is it?